innocent in whatever is happening.
Where's the...
But,
it's not that bad of a restaurant.
I feel like...
McGanv!
I feel like there's a little bit too much pretension in the SMWC page. Or there was. I don't know how it is now, because I haven't been there in a long time.
Those spikes serve no purpose.
Other than to kill you if you jump to the left for some reason.
Yeah.
But,
I like trains.
if you got hit by a train while you were on a train...
That'd be pretty remarkable.
I mean, you actually...
Head!
I mean, in all fairness, you can get hit by a train while you're on a train.
Help! Help! Too many mans. There we go.
In fact, I'm gonna try and resubmit a graphic set to SMWC here soon.
I think it's just...
I just need to remake the level because I accidentally submitted the tiles from the
I have 9 lives.
testing page instead of the final composed graphics set page, and so everything reverted back to...
I thought it was Loco Rogue. No, it's Logo Rogue.
Yeah, it's Logo Rogue.
Anyway, meet Charge Man. I almost said Tarzan.
It's James on someone's
Look how
shoulder.
tall he is!
If you say so.
Help! Help, he's walking at me! I don't know what to do!
But yeah, so the graphics all reverted to null files when they switched to the level, and I didn't realize I did that, and so I have to resubmit. I just haven't had time to remake the level.
Please leave me alone.
It's not gonna happen.
No. See, he walks at you. What do you do about that?
And then sometimes he slides at you. I see you found my spike garden. Enjoying it?
Okay, his weakness is a rock, but it's really inaccurate. There's only really one good time to hit him with it, and that's when you're jumping over him. Mind you, you had to jump over him. I'm missing some power stones.
We want a rock.
Yeah, he doesn't. Oh, he's invincible while doing that. Whatever. Oh, and he's walking around inside of you. That's also he's vulnerable to it.
Don't bank on that concept, though.
Being inside of him?
Yeah.
Oh, and you can only... If one stares on the screen, you can't again. Yeah, this is actually working pretty well. Oh. Ow. Do you know what weapon you get from him?
Charge.
Yeah.
It would be great if they just called it Charge.
That's one piss off taking... Oh, yeah. Charge Man? He's a dick. I don't like him.
He's still James.
I'm absorbing
on someone's
I'm absorbing
head.
his train energy. Woo. Oh,
I mean, I guess it's red.
His power's also kind of garbage. You just kick people. It basically means your slide does damage while it's equipped.
So it's mediocre.
It is. It has a purpose. I just don't remember what it is. Maybe it doesn't have a purpose, actually. I like this guy's design. He has Empoleon on his forehead.
And his right arm is a hook.
It's a trident. It's like a harpoon gun, I mean.
Yeah.
Oh no. Ow.
Okay, I got another question for a game you may or may not remember.
What would your character do if they stopped adventuring?
Okay, but also, a game that you might remember. I don't know.
Oh no.
Do you know
Oh
of a
no,
game
help!
You can't heal. Do you know of a game series called Jade Cocoon?
Yeah, I know of it.
Well, of course you do, because I played it. This is the wait for things to get out of the way level. No, Jade Cocoon. Jade, like the stone.
Jake's Cocoon.
Yeah.
I like Jake's work. I'm scared. Oh, that's stressful. And now for something completely different. There's a 1-frame jump you can make here that breaks the level.
Because you jump over the thing in it.
Yeah. Well, I'm on a jet ski now, because why not?
And now it's Battletoads.
But easier.
It's an old monster catching game made for the PlayStation, and then the second one was for the PlayStation 2, and had a guy who goes, "Save up for rainy day." Yeah, really, really. And I think it's a really silly line. Anyway, it's a monster catching game where one of the main things that you can do is you have different types of monsters, and you can merge them together to get kind of hybridized versions of the monsters, which are really cool.
Really?
Yeah. And it's a really neat game. It's super friggin' difficult, but it's a really neat game.
It's nighttime now.
And it's underrated, and I think it's a game people should check out, as well as its sequel, which did have a lot of perks. It just also had some kind of silly voice acting.
This thing is durable. There we go.
But yeah, it's a pretty good game. I like a lot of the not Pokemon monster catching things. In fact, most of them I enjoyed more than Pokemon. The Pokemon games I enjoy the most now aren't the mainline Pokemon games.
Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah.
They're so adorable.
They're adorable. They have pretty dang good writing.
My head in the water.
You collector.
Yeah. I'm gonna die.
But it's okay, you have your head.
Oh god!
I don't know much about, although I have heard of Dragon Seed.
I haven't. Dang it, no checkpoint while you're in the water.
But yeah, my favorite Pokemon-style monster catching game is Dragon Warrior Monsters.
It's about sex.
I mean, it is. Not explicitly, but implicitly, and all things, including mammals, which are all monotremes, apparently, because all creatures lay eggs.
Just like in Pokemon.
Yeah, but that didn't happen until later.
Even cows. Alright, so jump over the fish dolphins.
Let's see.
And the water
I enjoy a couple aspects of...
That's my favorite.
Which
oh, he aims at you!
Yeah.
What a dick!
Of Monster Rancher series. I was gonna say 4, but...
I like the monsters in it.
Yeah, I like the monster stuff in it.
Which is very important.
And the, training aspect isn't bad, and at least it's not, unforgivingly difficult right at the beginning, because I wasn't sure what to expect as far as challenge.
I shot an octopus in the hut.
The other thing, though, is some of the knockoffs, I feel like there are a couple decent...
You can't E-tank while you're in the water. You can't drink while driving.
If you look at all the collection, Robopon actually has a couple okay monsters.
Oh, Robopon, yeah. The second game is actually
okay,
not a complete ripoff.
Oh,
I love some of the monsters in Robopon.
My main criticism, though, with the mainline Pokemon games is just really a criticism. Well, not only that, but also it's just kind of a criticism of
monster collecting
RPGs in general. Is they're really slow. And in the case of Pokemon, there's a whole lot of not doing anything in that really slow time.
I think the world's not cute enough. Just the monsters are.
I guess my biggest complaint is how much, the whole point of Pokemon is to collect as many Pokemon and beat all the gyms. And then win the challenge thing at the end, whatever it may be called in that particular game.
The Black.
No, that's a different game. But that is a pretty basic summary of how Pokemon games work. But the biggest thing is, when your whole goal is to collect all of the Pokemon, why is it you feel such a strong drive trying not to run into Pokemon for so much of the game because you're like, this is slowing me down so much. Yeah. I feel like that's a pretty big problem in a game where your whole point is to try and catch all the Pokemon, that there's a lot of times you just don't even want to encounter things, but you're going to have to anyway. So you can't pause while you're on this?
No.
So this is just going to keep happening then, is what you're saying.
Until I get good. Here comes the E. I got the E.
That's the important part.
I can't pause to look at it. Oh god, fish!
I mean, now it's just...
there's a head.
Now it's just going to say Mega.
I did it! I did it. Oh, auto.
Wait, it's gonna be Megan with an extra A.
Megan.
I called the video My Name's Not Megan, and it almost spells out Megan.
I should have collected them in a different order.
Yes. You almost did collect them in a different order. You didn't go back for the stone one at first. It would have been Megan V.
Okay. Oh.
Absolutely. That's another huge criticism I have. Especially because
You know what?
I love a lot of the mythical Pokemon. Not because
Go away! I love that so much.
I love a lot of the mythical Pokemon, not because of their power, but because I like their designs. And so I'm really irritated that a lot of Pokemon I really like are not available in the games.
These are... Don't die. If you're staying still...
He used Hydro Pump.
On
He used it on his butt.
It feels good.
One Pokemon a little bit. I was thinking of that, the spawning
This is charge kick.
Yeah, no, it... And you have to use it on his feet.
I think it's actually not very effective on him, like hitting him. It just says, ow. Oh, it hurts you when you do it, apparently.
Or the water hurts you when you do it. And it seems to be doing decent damage. Yeah, well, not only
I did it!
That's the other huge criticism is, if the whole thing is to try and collect and experience all the monsters that are available in the game to demonstrate what all there is, especially because each one has its own completely designed dex entry. They all have their own graphics. They all have their own cry. They all have their own move set. Sometimes with moves that you can never experience in the games they're in because they all of them spawn at higher levels than that and don't have that move. In Gen 1, there are a lot of Pokemon that...
Gen 1 had problems.
Yeah.
And on to who he should have fought first. Sturman. Look at him. Look at him! He has an arm gun that he doesn't use.
And an upside-down star for a body.
Yeah, he's Satan.
Okay. But yeah, for the fact that all that work
Oh, this
goes
is the game's water level.
Okay. For the fact that all of those things have been so thoroughly designed throughout every single part of the game, the fact that they make some have like a 1% spawn rate in one area where you can only use a Safari Ball and can't weaken them is really obnoxious.
Canned ham.
What?
Oh, that's one of my child friends named his Kangas company. He's like, yeah, Kangas named Canned Ham, and they're all like, that's awesome.
Stern man. He'll make you feel bad about it.
What?
Mythical Pokemon have a lot of lore. Since Gen 5, there haven't even been events to catch them in game. One of my favorite
events?
one of my like 3 favorite Pokemon of all
live.
time is a mythical.
What in the heck are these things?
Squishies.
Are you having fun there?
And despite the fact that I don't really like the Pokemon games, but that doesn't mean I dislike Pokemon, as you can see from my background. I'm one of those people who would probably be stereotyped as a Gen 1er, since I only played Gen 1 on English systems, with a small foray into Japanese.
Oh, look, I
that wasn't...
spelled beat.
Yes. With a small foray into the Japanese one when it wasn't translated. But the stereotype does go away when I like a lot of later games.
You mean Pokemon?
Mimikyu and Sun Moon only 5% encounter one area. There is...
Oh, got missiles!
There is a version of a Pokemon, I don't remember which one it is, in one of the games that there's like... Yeah.
Oh. It's a water level. It had to have ceiling spikes.
The,
where am I, even?
Didn't they change his name to Mega Man to try and appeal more to the English crowd, despite the fact that every other reference in the game is still musically themed?
I don't know. I know they almost called him Rainbow Man.
That would have been fun. I would have been okay.
Oh, no, not Rush Coil!
That's a bad idea. But,
He knocked me off my dog! Sled.
It's the opposite of a sled
Go
dog.
away!
It's the opposite of a sled dog.
Oh, it's still underground.
Yeah. It's the opposite of a sled dog. It's a dog sled. It's a bunch of sleds
missiles!
that pull a dog. Bye.
I love the gravity hold so much. What even just happened?
You should probably recover your energy for it, though.
Oh no, it's Star Wars.
That's what he's called anyway. He's shooting a lot of places where nobody can be. Look at how much he's shooting way down there where nothing is. The My Planet Needs Me attack.
I know Mega Man 6 has the Wind Storm, which is basically bubble lead, but it makes their